Hello, dear Gemini. I will tell you today's horoscope for July 28th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Gemini. I'll tell you today's horoscope. It's not good for you to always be reacting in a pitiful way to what others say to you. You have to be strong and take on personality to face people who say things that can hurt you. There won't always be someone there to defend you. You have to be strong. You will solve some pending problem and you will feel very good. You will have a good and positive streak, and if you dedicate yourself to the world of commerce, even better. Professionally, let yourself be guided by your intuition and you will see that you will get good results. A friend will ask for your help today and you should offer it to him. He will be very grateful. Don't avoid problems now. You will have the ability and luck to solve them. If you have a problem with someone, don't stop telling him, that way you will fix it. Take care of your diet if you want to achieve an adequate level of energy. You are fine, but if you rest a little more at night, you will be even better. Try to practice some sport, it will help you to maintain your health. It is a good time for you to take better care of your physical appearance, you will get great results. With Venus in transit through the earth element, your decisions tend to be strongly influenced by a compassionate and tolerant feeling. If you are unemployed, you will soon be able to find a job that is more suited to your personality. You will begin to feel more comfortable in the place where you are working. If, on the other hand, you are still unemployed, do not rush into accepting the first thing that comes up and wait a little. An improvised trip to a place where there are games and roulette will put you in contact with money and fortune. Follow your hunches, especially in the sentimental field. In a few days, your ruler Mercury will be direct again, which will mean a lot to you. You have been a little restless due to situations beyond your control that have caused delays in your plans. Relax, Gemini, now you are beginning a period that brings fortune and love to you. Accentuated by the influence of the moon and the very favorable cosmic perspectives, your intuition is at its highest point. You will better understand the intentions and motivations of those who are by your side. You have energy and desire to resolve key issues in your love life. Don't hold back and do it. Maybe you have waited too long and now you don't know what to do, or you think you wasted time. It's never too late when love is waiting. You have started something new in your love life. Don't hesitate in front of your partner and say what's in your heart. If you inhibit yourself and don't show your tenderness with words and deeds, you could be giving the impression that you are not genuinely interested in this new relationship and push it away from you. Your life will move forward when you distance yourself from people who are taking you back. If you are receiving strong treatments such as radiation or other intensive therapies, today is a highly positive day. Take care of your stomach, because due to certain emotional tendencies present in your horoscope, you may experience digestive system disorders. Try to downplay external events so that they don't affect you. Don't be discouraged by the lack of interest from those who should support you the most in your work, whether it's your colleagues or even your family. Take it all as a test of patience and a challenge to your fertile Gemini intelligence and imagination. If you don't have a job, get out of the house and make contacts on this day. After certain factors associated with a money problem in your personal affairs are clarified and the truth of the situation emerges, you will resolve all those overdue issues and finally receive the long-awaited payment. Even if you don't have the funds necessary for your investment at the moment, you can achieve it if you persist in your efforts. Today's astral biorhythm. Sexual energy level, medium. Cosmic dynamics that you should take advantage of, the ideas that occur to you and seem crazy, but they are not, because they come from your fertile Gemini imagination. Dangerous tendency, relying too much on chance and luck instead of facts. What you should avoid, conversations or exchanges with gossipy people. Relationship prediction for today. Favored relationships. Your relationships with other signs of your element such as Aquarius and Libra are very well sponsored. There are also good vibes with Sagittarius. More tense relationship. Avoid discussions and compromising conversations with someone of the earth element such as Virgo or Capricorn. Current compatibility. It is very good with the signs of your element and fire. Also with Scorpio, even if it is water. If you are single, the time of loneliness is behind you, and now, with your Gemini charisma and freshness, you attract joy and love to you. Lucky number 83. Try to use it in everything you can and take advantage of it because it will be with you for today. Lucky color, coral. Try to wear at least one piece of clothing that contains it. Universal lucky number 6. In numerology, totals are reduced to one digit. Auspicious hours: 12 a.m., 4:15 p.m., 8:15 p.m., 12:40 p.m. Lucky numbers in chance: 3, 15, 21, 33. Gemini has a tendency to vitamin B1 or thiamine deficiency, which causes alterations in the metabolism of sugars, fatigue, loss of appetite, emotional instability and inexplicable irritability, labored breathing, indigestion, stomach ulcers and numbness of the hands and feet with a tingling sensation. To avoid these problems, Geminis should eat lean pork, beef liver, fish, fortified cereals, and legumes. They may also be deficient in calcium and vitamin D, which is essential for calcium absorption. A diet rich in protein, egg whites, legumes, soy, dairy products and their derivatives is important. The biochemical salt that Gemini represents is potassium chloride, whose deficiency causes disorders. So it is important that you eat asparagus, carrots, beets, corn, celery, peas, plums, cauliflower, and pineapple. You are forgetting the teachings that your parents or your childhood education gave you. You will be able to notice this because you may have engaged in some actions that do not belong here. Do not let this continue to happen. Each person experiences their processes differently, and your partner is no exception. Despite the closeness, there are things that each person must experience in their own way. If they prefer not to share what is happening to them, respect their wish and give them the time they need. You can rest easy, as it has nothing to do with you directly. Today is a day to let go. You may have to say goodbye to partners or employees who have already completed their cycle at your side. There is no reason to retain them, as there are new alliances with other people that may be more beneficial. Say goodbye with gratitude and joy for what you have experienced and look forward to what the future holds for you. Saying goodbye hurts, but sometimes it is necessary. If you feel stressed about work issues, the best thing you can do today after work is to meet up with your people who are willing to have a great time. The company of your friends or family is what you are missing on a daily basis right now. You take on too many responsibilities, surely more than you are entitled to, and this is starting to take its toll on you. It will pay off to exercise daily, or you can also try yoga or meditation. With your partner, things seem to be going pretty well, but every now and then it won't hurt to have a detail with your man that will leave him speechless. Do it today. If you were feeling a lack of energy on a daily basis, today you will regain your spirits. This physical tiredness may have its origin in an emotional issue, a relationship crisis, or that you are not completely satisfied with your job. Today, when you go out, you will have the opportunity to enjoy a few hours with good friends, with people who appreciate you and with whom you feel at ease. You will see that all your ailments disappear as if by magic. It is also likely that among these people today you will have an opportunity to start a more special friendship with someone. Love is present in your life, Gemini, and you only have to detect the signs that indicate the right person who will be good for you to have at your side. Do not be afraid of getting closer to someone who has intrigued you daily for quite some time. You will feel the rejection of your colleagues in your new work environment. Do not despair, stick to your obligations. With the energy coming from the lunar transit through the earth element, you will find yourself in a happy moment in which your sixth sense is strengthened, especially to detect love where you least expected. The entry of Mercury into your 12th house will fill your head with crazy ideas that can lead you to dangerous situations if you follow them without measuring the consequences. It is better that you analyze each step carefully to avoid falling into a hole with no way out. The moon in house 4 invites you to rest, but at the same time you feel the need to get to work on your projects. Avoid anxiety and calmly plan the best strategies to achieve the goals you have set for yourself. Venus in house 12 awakens your passions and you begin to fall in love 3 times a day. You know that this is a bad sign and that if you let yourself go, you can end up making mistakes that you will regret. The paths of love that are being presented to you will motivate you to make decisions that will radically change the way you have been conducting your affairs of the heart. Your youthful, versatile, and always alert sign is renewed sentimentally by now being on a new path that will not cease to amaze you every morning. If you feel overwhelmed by physical energy, the practice of arts that involve body movements such as dance or disciplines such as yoga will be an excellent way to channel it and thereby help your health. Pay close attention at home and on the street because there is a tendency to be somewhat distracted, and this lack of concentration could cause a minor domestic accident such as a fall or slip. If you drive cars, ride a motorcycle or bicycle, do not forget the warning and redouble your attention, especially in the afternoon. Although your job stability is assured, the presence of Venus invites you to innovate and find ways that allow you to produce more efficiently and thus increase your earnings. But you must proceed with caution. The activities of the day will be complex and somewhat tedious. Try to get ahead as much as you can so that you do not spend the days overloaded and with too much pending work. Think about the capabilities and skills of those around you, your friends and family. If you know how to coordinate everyone's talents towards a common goal, you can generate an undertaking that will ensure their future economic well-being. The combination of Venus and Pluto retrograde is extremely auspicious in matters of money. New relationships, friends, and people who share many common tastes and interests are coming into your life, with whom it would be interesting to establish economic relationships and make financial commitments. Your horoscope tells us, Gemini, that you should not get carried away by the first idea that crosses your mind, or else you will find yourself in a series of events that will lead you to ruin. It is better to think things through before acting. You must overcome difficulties. This is a very bad time to stop doing the things you like. You could be going through difficulties that you find difficult to handle at the moment, but if you really put your effort into it, you will succeed because it is what is right. The crab has a lot to say to other people. You can start to see life from another point of view when you are really clear about what you want and what you are trying to do. If you want to be very well in your life, you just have to start to see what you like and what you want. It is important that you know how to see under the water regarding the people around you, especially at work. You need to start to define who they are for you and who do not bring you anything good. Do not give away everything you have or tell everything you know. Keep a little mysticism in your work. This way you will gain more respect and they will see you as what you are, a partner who does his job very well. Always be kind and respectful to them. A very good moment could be something that the couple needs. If today you organize a dinner or a romantic meeting with the person you love, it will be something that will give you more union for the future. You have to be a little more present in the lives of the people you love. It is not good for you to stop visiting your family or to leave aside the meetings with your friends. You have the opportunity to have a very good day with the person you love. Do not miss the opportunity to show them how much you love them. Today is a special date for the person you are interested in, but most of the people around them will overlook it. Do not spend money on gifts or details, because there is not enough trust for that. It will be enough for you to say a word of congratulations or encouragement. They are someone who values those details. You must fix things with your partner. You don't want that to happen to you now. Where one person eats well, two can. Don't be afraid of the economy or of living together, because this change that your partner has been demanding for a long time is necessary and cannot be postponed. It's time to create that space for the two of you and move forward with the growth of a relationship that is just beginning to know its own possibilities. Love is present, you just have to start paying attention to the obvious signs that someone is sending you. Cancer has an important mission today. It must be the one to unite two people who have been fighting for a long time. It can be in your group of friends or in the closest ones. You expect the arrival of money today, but it is likely that it will not be paid during the day. If this happens, you must go back to collect what is owed because you really need that money right now. You have things very clear right now, and everything you can do on your way is good and can bring you much more right now. So don't stop working and striving for what you want. You have to get out of those spaces that don't do you any good. Certain circles have been created for certain types of people, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to belong. It's human to want to be part of something. But what's demanded there is not something you can offer, and it hurts you to think that you don't have that capacity. If you go back for a minute to realize that everything you have can be summarized in a couple of pages, then you owe it to yourself to start writing more pages of that same story to keep moving forward on the path. Our life should be full of new experiences. Love has ups and downs, and you're letting the low moments take over the relationship. Give more importance to love and affection between you. You have to worry more about the effects of alcohol on your body. Consider quitting right now, it's the best thing for you. Finances are running out to make ends meet, but you must find a way to increase them and apply for a job with a better salary or come up with a way to make more money. You know you have the intelligence to do it. Rest is a very precious commodity, but unfortunately this is not the day to do it. Gemini must sit down and work hard to achieve what they have longed for. Your plans are always your own. If for some reason you have to make some changes at this time, you just have to make sure they are for the better and not stones. When you feel that life is letting you down, you should ask yourself what you do to prevent this from happening. Bad things do not happen by magic, they are always a consequence of our wrong actions. It is not time to feel like you are failing. It is better that you prefer to see the falls as one more step towards success. You will have it. You will reach the goal if you set your mind to it. You just have to follow the right path. You will see in your family that there is an excessive concern for you, all this due to a mistake you made in the past. Make them see that you have already grown and that you have already managed to overcome what happened. You do not need them to keep each step you take as if you were going to break. You need to take more control of the things you are deciding in your life. You are letting everything flow by itself, and you are not at that stage yet. You must be careful with the things you say today. It is likely that you will end up hurting a person you love very much just because you could not contain yourself. Today is a day to learn to let go of that which does not do you any good. Do not make bad decisions at work. Be careful with this today. Try to give a little more space to successes than to mistakes. It is time to finish that project you had pending or to carry out the tasks that you have been putting off for a long time. It is always good to clean our home and throw away those things that are no longer useful. You should not keep things just for the sake of keeping them. Everything should be functional in your home so that your life will start well. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.